All right, we are now live.
Yay!
How's it going, everybody, tonight on January 23rd? How you doing, ladies?
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Great. Hello, everyone. We are Nerd Chat Central. You may have still know us from our old name, just plain old Nerd Chat, but we've kind of done some revamping and reconfiguring for the return of the third season of King of the Nerds.
Yay, King of the Nerds!
Oh my, that premiere, it was wild. I'm just gonna say that right off the top.
Awesome.
It was great. Eve, how'd you feel about it?
I loved it.
Yeah?
Loved it.
Good, good.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. What's that, Belle?
He finally got jeans on. That was good.
Yeah, it's true.
I
Okay.
liked his tattoo on his back too. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't really quite understand it altogether, but hey, I'm sure I will in future episodes. So before we get started talking about the show itself, why don't we go around and introduce ourselves?
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll start off. Hey guys, I'm Zach Attack. You may know me from my YouTube channel, Zach Attack. I'm basically just a guy in Canada that loves nerdy things, is super passionate about what he loves to do, acting, everything in the whole nerd spectrum, and I put it on the internet and hope people enjoy it. And so I can connect with other people around the world who also enjoy it, like my co-hosts, Alice and Eve.
Yep.
You can find over who wants to go next.
I guess I'll go. Hi, everyone. I'm Alice. I'm a professional magician. I also run the Doctor Who fan club for Texas. You might have seen me at conventions all around the country. That's kind of like what I do. Gosh, that's me. I'm just here in Texas being nerdy.
Always good. We're all pretty gosh darn nerdy, I must say. And we go to our third member.
Okay. Hi, I'm Eve. I'm known as EVGV on various social media. I'm a mom. Bella decided to join us for a little bit. She's my nerdling in training, and she watches King of the Nerds with me, along with some other things. She likes to go to conventions with me. We kind of like everything. She's a big Gravity Falls fan.
Yay,
All right.
Over the Garden Wall, Star vs. the Force, Gravity Falls.
And I'm into cosplay and music and books and pops. And I do a lot of subscription of boxing.
You mean the pop vinyl figures, Eve? Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't think you're having enough, Eve.
I have some more boxes here. Can never have enough fun, you know. It's all about me. Until other people grab them in the house and they disappear and they don't come back. So.
Are you referring to the nerdling beside you?
Yes.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned fandoms. I completely forgot to go over mine, but well, actually, I did mention one. So acting is one of my biggest fandoms. Also, I am huge on fantasy. I don't know if you can technically classify Pirates of the Caribbean as fantasy, but I love Harry Potter and dragons and just a whole bunch of magical, mythical things that would be super cool if they actually existed. I'm also big on science fiction, so Doctor Who, a little bit of Star Wars, Firefly, as you can tell by my picture of Jewel State, maybe. Also, I'm new to this, but I'm getting into cosplay, and I am loving it so much. I've gone to a few conventions already, and I don't see me slowing down.
Yeah,
So that's
cons are addicting. Really addicting.
true. You've been to a few cons, haven't you, Alice?
I've been to a few hundred cons, yes.
I've been to
Last,
3.
like 6 years, yeah. I've gone to like 300 or 400 cons.
Wow.
Got to
Yeah.
do numerous panels. I love talking about Doctor Who. I don't shut up about it at cons. Um, it's a big thing. I got to do the 50th anniversary panel for Doctor Who in Austin, Texas. That was simulcasted on to BBC America. So you might have seen me there. That's on YouTube also if you want to check it out. I will make a playlist below for it as soon as I find it.
Yeah, we're still working on building up stuff in the video section just for like playlists that we've done in the past of all our videos. So there's a lot of content already on there. So go check out the playlist and see what happened in the older chat, and then we'll just go on from here. So let's get to the core issue. Well, not issue, the core thing that's going on here tonight. King of the Nerds. Season
Yeah,
premiere. First
that's a whole
impressions?
year for this. Whole year.
Oh, it's been so long.
It has. Do you realize that it started on January 23rd last year, right? Did
Yep.
anybody catch that?
And I believe possibly the very first season.
Maybe. I don't know about the first season, but I knew the second season started the same day.
I know it, and that's what I like about it. They're very consistent in just starting it on the exact same day each and every year.
They're pulling a Game of Thrones, how Game of Thrones starts, on the same day every year. It's the same thing.
Exactly. And I like how they brought in 12 nerds this year instead of 11.
Yeah, they made it even, which is nice.
It's gonna
So,
be, yeah, what do you guys think?
episodes again. So,
Yeah, I think I'm in the popular opinion that there's going to be a double elimination sometime down the line.
yeah, probably. Probably close to the end.
Yeah. What do you think, Eve?
Well, they started off right away with not letting them pick their own teams.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they kind of who they wanted to have teamed up to see how if they would play nice together or not.
Which, according to future Bobby and Curtis, didn't turn out so well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I first saw that with the lightning, I was confused. I didn't know what was happening, what was going on. But then, as soon as they appeared, I'm just like, oh my gosh, they
Naked
got out of trouble.
Let me just point out that that was a really big King of the Nerds logo they used over Curtis. Really big.
Oh my god. Okay, we're not going to go into size.
It was said on Twitter, so I'm not the only one who noticed.
It's true. It's true. Many of the nerds noticed. If anyone's been tweeting along with the nerds tonight, you know exactly how crazy the Twitterverse has been lately.
Yeah, it has been pretty crazy. But all the tweets are great. It's great doing that with them. I really enjoy
Like
that.
reactions mixed in with like just conversation, and then
Randomness.
oh yeah, and then just I don't know how many tweets I saw. Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
But it was missing.
Ultimate World of Warcraft reference.
It was missing something.
What was it?
What was
No
it
glitter
missing?
bomb.
Oh, the glitter fight. Well, there was no reason to. Okay, there were a couple reasons to glitter fight, but unfortunately, Xander was in LA, so.
Yeah.
Well, technically he still was, but he wasn't. I ramble a lot. You guys are going to learn that very quickly about me.
He did behind the scenes stuff this time, so maybe we'll see a glitter bomb yet. We never know. It is Xander. We never know what to expect, and that's why we love him. So.
Gotta have the glitter fights.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get Todd to do something. I think there's a little bit of they know something. There's going to be a replacement for the glitter, and it's going to be Todd pulling it out.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Todd in that trench coat with the mustache was epic.
That character so well.
And he brought the bacon already. Right off the bat, when they went in, he came out with, like, I don't know if it was a towel or a shawl, or he had like a bacon thing. I was like,
Todd's bringing his A game. He's got the charisma and he's got the drive. I can definitely see Todd doing good things.
who did you like?
I like
Personally,
like saying one.
Saying what?
The saying that basically that because she was a woman, he couldn't hear her.
Yes. Ori.
Rude.
She caught the Ori comment.
the comment, yes. It pained me to see that. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all can understand the stress that people are under on the show, and unfortunately, things like that happen, and the cameras are there to catch it.
Yep.
Everything.
Everything gets filmed.
Okay, yeah, gets filmed, and you don't know what they're going to keep and what they're not.
Bingo.
You really have to watch what you say, or try to.
So, unfortunately, that happened, and going forward, I think it might, I think there's going to be a little bit of a bump to get over with that, but I really hope it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what happened. You know, there could have been other jokes right before it, and they just didn't show it. You know what I mean? There could have been a whole lot of back and forth just...
Yeah, we don't know what actually went on. We weren't there. So.
Exactly. The only people who know are those who were there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Personally, I really like Ori. He seems like an awesome dude, and although he kind of had that flip up in the premiere, I'm gonna make a prediction right now that he's gonna be a contender.
Yeah, I think he's gonna last a long time. He really bounced back. I mean, nailing every single question. That's amazing. Amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're on point with all those questions.
Right now. He's the underdog, and who doesn't love rooting for the underdog?
Everybody loves the underdog. Yeah.
So, looking at the teams, we have the green team, Team Smash, made of Heather. Who else? Thomas?
I really wasn't paying attention to teams because they went through it so fast. I'm so used to going through it.
Right.
Amanda? Isn't Amanda on there?
Yes. Amanda is on there.
Because she's my bookworm buddy, so you know.
Right.
And
I have it here somewhere.
she does a pretty awesome steampunk Catwoman, so.
Oh yeah, Amanda's Catwoman in those commercials was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
For sure. And then you have Lily and Rachel. Anything to say about them, or do you just want me to jump into it?
I like everybody this season. I really want to see how we get to learn about them and how things play out. I love Heather's sass. That was great. That was my best part of my favorite part of the episode was Heather. So, but I'm really liking how this is going, and I'm really happy to see a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. Finally, it only took 3 seasons, but that made me really happy, especially because I Don't Panic online. So, Team Hula Boo right here.
Well,
only for the simple reason of Hitchhikers.
I'm Team Hula Boo also.
Yeah.
Well,
Wasn't a dead giveaway.
I waited through the whole episode. I said I wasn't going to decide before. So I wore a shirt that kind of has both colors.
Okay, you're gonna be Switzerland in this situation.
No, I like my hula hoop, but I like sass, and when it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will admit, even though Heather's a Slytherin, Gryffindor's gonna look out for her.
There you go. You know, it's the first episode. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I really want to see how
I
this
think that's a
plays
very level-headed way to put it.
Great. So I want to know how hot the Nerd Off Challenge costumes were.
Oh,
They
gosh.
were epic. That was awesome. Especially to pan out and see the two of them just walking by themselves and the whole group like 3 feet away walking.
Like,
That
I
was
don't want to
great.
go near those guys. I don't
Yeah.
want to.
No, I'm not going over there. But yeah, getting to destroy a city would be pretty epic. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
want to go destroy that.
Raw power and destruction.
Some
Wonderful.
con needs to give us having nerd offs.
Hmm.
Have nerd offs at cons.
That would be pretty sweet, I will admit.
Yeah.
I think if there was a booth where you could wear one of those and destroy a small Tokyo, you'd be rich pretty quickly.
Yeah, completely.
The outfits would be disgusting after a couple people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fumigate them.
It's a con. They bring their own costumes. So.
True, but I mean, there's some of those that are pretty elaborate. I don't think anybody's going to be throwing themselves onto, you know, possibly sharp-edged buildings and things like that. But oh, that looked like so much fun. It's like, I don't want to go do that. Throw me in there and I want to smash stuff.
Oh yeah. Just give me some punching gloves and I will just Hulk smash all over the place.
Yeah.
Even Tokyo. But Hulk can smash in Tokyo. Hulk can smash wherever he wants.
Alice, smash. Sorry. That's like my thing.
Good. So one thing I wanted to bring up for especially your inputs on this and you guys in the comments, the all-female alliance that the girls started to form. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that was awesome. Definitely a unique strategy to pull the girls from both teams together. I definitely don't think anybody's going to think of that for a very long time, or suspect anything, unless they majorly slip up. But yeah, I think it's a great idea. Girls versus guys. Try to have another woman victor. That would be great. I'd like to see that happen.
I think it's I don't think the boys will. They might catch on if the snarkiness kind of stops, or they see the girls going off a lot by themselves.
Yeah, if there's really big obvious things.
But I think the obvious alliances are typically your own teammates.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna get by with it for a while if they play the cards right, because you just don't expect it. Usually it's us versus them, not it's not like Hell's Kitchen where they go boys and girls and all the other stuff. It's
Yeah.
Now see, I have a little bit of a different take on this because I've been watching Big Brother for a really long time, and as much as I'm not 100% happy to say it, there are elements from Big Brother more so in this season of King of the Nerds that I'm not much a fan of. One of them being the all-female alliance, because they tried it on that show and it really blew up in their face. So I really hope it doesn't do that for King of the Nerds, but if history repeats itself...
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. I mean, we're not in control of their fate, so as much as we want to be, it's not like they're there right now doing it. This was all filmed like 6 months ago.
Of course.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, let's say Ori's comment could have alluded to that actually.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Ori's comment?
Yeah.
At the very beginning, that created the whole big hill bump thing.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Hard to say. It's going to be an interesting one for sure.
Yeah.
So going into shifting over to the Nerd War, the big what do they call it? Some kind of
Ginsburg machine.
yeah, that. What'd you guys think of those?
Those were amazing. They did some amazing work. I mean, I know they were up all night working on them. They definitely had some interesting takes on how to do it. I would have really liked to see like all the supplies that they would have gotten to choose from a little bit more. But yeah, I really liked how they did the banners and stuff. The team reveals this time. I thought
Yeah,
that was pretty well done.
I liked how I think it was Hulavu's flag went up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was really clever.
right.
'Cause, I mean, it's like exactly like they said, like it's like going against gravity. You just make a flag fall. Yay, gravity's still working. We won't
Yeah.
all float, we all won't float into the sky.
Yeah.
So we can all sleep easy.
We do really have to give it to Todd's Clockwork King impression. Kind of sold the entire thing and stole the show, like
Yeah.
completely.
Like,
I will never forget that laugh. I won't. That was just epic.
that was a great evil laugh. Todd's got that down.
We really need to get Todd on here to do that evil laugh for us at some point.
Todd, if you're watching this, we want you, buddy. Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
We should all
No.
just
All your impressions.
fashions on. And, well, I mean, they improvised that pretty well, and I don't know how the heck they got those cups set back up in less than a minute.
Well, that's called editing.
Well, no, they said they only had a they said they only had to try again or start from the beginning.
Wow. Yeah.
No,
So,
that was risky. Yeah. it was
Maybe
risky.
they had 3 of them doing it at once.
Mm.
But even still, I mean, stacking cups. That's
It can take a while.
I mean, maybe one of them's a professional cup stacker and we just don't know it yet. So
when
They
it's
might show that. If they are, they might show that sometime down the line where they're just hanging out and doing whatever.
that would be totally awesome.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Now I miss Celeste with her Rubik's cubes.
Oh, I miss Celeste too.
Yeah, that was I mean, I miss season 1 nerds, and I really miss season 2 nerds. I really miss not getting to see those faces, but I'm really, really happy to see new nerds and have a new family.
Oh, definitely. Increasing the nerd family in general.
Yeah.
There were a lot of picture tweets going on in the Twitterverse of the room that they were in, all watching the premiere on a big screen.
I saw some of those.
Oh my god! First of all, it looked like a boardroom, but
yeah.
it didn't look as serious because it's all the nerds that we know and love.
Yeah. And they were all drinking and having fun, which is the best part. So I wish TBS had that little 30-minute extra get to know us chat that they had last year. I really feel robbed. They're having the party, but they're not having the after chat.
The premiere live show?
Yeah, we didn't get that this time.
Oh yeah, we didn't. No, but I'm sure it'll happen sometime down the line.
I hope so.
Or well, maybe not right after the show, but you know how these things work. After the show, then the nerds go and do their post-show hangouts and get-togethers with the community.
Yeah.
Do that while the show is on. Who knows? I mean, we have a pretty cool show.
I like our show. It's nerdy.
Don't mean to toot our own horn.
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop before my head gets big for my fedora.
I have to say, I really am sad that Jacob went home tonight. I really wanted to get to know him better, especially after I saw the Doctor Strange cape. I really wanted to know more. So,
Yeah.
it's like Kelsey. I was like, I really wanted to get to know you, and now you're gone. What happened?
The ones that we all want to get to know more go home early.
Early, yeah. Like Hendrik. Hendrik was amazing. And bye.
It someone has to go. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, we all know it's going to happen. Somebody
Yeah.
has to go, but it's sad to see them go, especially when you don't get to know them like you get to know the other ones, you know. So, but oh, well. Jacob, you played a good game. If you're talking, we really would love to have you on. Uh,
You played a great game, Jacob.
yeah,
Want
And
to know you.
we want to know you. And I am. I'm just gonna put this out there. That blind side.
yeah,
Wow.
that was crazy.
Like I kind of maybe saw it coming a little bit in the when we watched the preview that was on Twitch, just
Yeah,
because when they put out the fact, or we could just completely put in someone completely they're not looking for or they're not thinking about to throw them off. I thought in my head, if this is turning out, if this is like slightly following the trend of Big Brother, that's a good strategy. I
yeah.
think that's going to happen.
Well, when I was watching the intro with the later shots from the season,
Yeah,
you
Ori
clearly
with the
see,
green skin.
yeah, you clearly see Ori in several of those scenes where you don't see Jacob again, and that just called it for me without even having to see it.
That was the red light. That was the big red button that everyone tells you don't press,
Yeah,
but you press anyway.
It was the pickle. It was the green pickle.
It
it was
was.
the. Did he get crushed by a pickle? Was that a pickle?
I think he did.
He got hit with a pickle.
Yeah.
That was great.
Bobby
And what
Duck.
I
Curtis got hit by the pickle.
love is they have that watch out for the pickle line, and then Ori's Twitter name is Pickle King.
Yeah, that's
And
epic.
no one else pick up on that.
I want to know if he picked that screen name before he was cast or after he was cast.
If it was before,
If that
like,
was
oh
like
my goodness, that is so
foreshadowing
coincidental.
for months and we didn't know it. That
We're
was
so
pretty awesome. If it was.
now,
The secrets of King of the Nerds.
I know.
We'll only know until after the show is over and they are able to actually tell us these things.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep that question on hand for another time.
Right. I'll just write that down for later.
And
But
then try not to lose it for the next 2 months.
right.
I've got
I'll remember about the pickle. I don't think I'm gonna forget about the pickle anytime soon. So
So the best lines. Watch out for the pickle.
yes.
Oh, frack me. Oh, frack me. That was. I couldn't get that out of my head. And blue in the happy sense.
Blue, yes,
Blue
I
and
like
happy
that.
sense, yeah.
Yes, and okay, you're both gonna have to forgive me because that planet skirt asteroid belt went straight over my head.
I love Lily's puns. Lily has the best puns ever.
Like pun queen.
Pun goddess. Goddess. Pun
Okay.
goddess.
Okay, I'll go with that because hey, it's true.
Yeah. She is very beautiful. Yeah.
And
Wow.
I love that her cartoon picture is Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones.
That's awesome.
It's,
Yeah, they really didn't show a close up of the photos yet. Like they do normally. You know, they usually do the pan across the
yeah.
wall of all the photos and you get to kind of see them all.
Well,
But in their intros, they've done a lot of different style of shooting this time. I definitely noticed that. Like we didn't get our round the table of who's who like we normally get to do, and they all make fun of each other. That was hilarious.
there's still behind the scenes with Genevieve and Xander.
Yep. I just miss Kelsey talking in Japanese and the translator guy not knowing what the hell she said.
Oh, that
Kelsey will win forever for that one.
There's so many good moments. And
I might get taken out just to warn you.
Oh, hey, kitty cat.
Aw, kitty.
Yoda's checking out the new digs, and I don't know, space. It won't hit me.
Well, that's what cats do every now and then.
Yeah.
All you can do is love them and tell them to get out of your face. Or at least that's what I do with mine.
Gotta love cats.
Before the hang...
Very cute cat face, though. Very cute cat face.
Cat face?
Yeah, Yoda has a cute cat face.
Oh, well, yeah, most cat faces are cute. Because they're cats.
Yoda.
Come here, kitty kitty.
Oh no, this is the skittish one. That's why I was kind of surprised he's joining in. He's under the bed most days.
Hmm.
He almost cost me an eye, but that's another story.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
I saved 2 5-week old kittens. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
We gotta
So-
yeah.
So back to the show.
I guess the question is, I mean, we really can't tell from this nerd off if there will be a female winner yet. But do we have high hopes that another girl will win it this year?
No.
Do you think
Always.
the boys are going to step up their game and actually come out on top?
This time.
No.
We will have a male king for season 3. I'm calling it right now. Guys, stand with me on this.
I'm standing by my girls. I have faith in us to.
I like the girl too, but it is time for a guy to take the crown.
Yeah, I can see that. I can really see Colby being a very strong competitor, being a Jeopardy champion. Really, really strong. Like, I would not want to go up against him in debate or in anything quiz related, because he's just gonna stomp you. He, I mean, he said how much he won on Jeopardy. Holy crap.
Well, and that's my thing, is that he's already won that much money. Does he really need to work to win King of the Nerds?
I don't think he wants the money. I think he wants the title and the crown. That's what I want. So, I mean...
I'm trying to put a crown on myself. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to put a crown on myself, but I accidentally put a crown on Eve, and now I can't take it off.
On me. I saw you working on it, and I beat you to it, because I'm the King of the Nerds.
Yep. No. Okay.
Oh, your pops, you
Right.
definitely are Queen of the Nerds. You're Queen of the Pops.
No. I'm gonna have a little nerd out session of my own right now. The other day, actually yesterday, got package from Celeste for one of her Women of Gaming calendars, and it has on the very front, Zach, future king of the nerds.
Nice.
The king is calling it, so that must have something.
I just miss Texas Justice. Sorry, we don't have a Texas. We don't have anybody from Texas this time at all.
That's true.
It's like we're the biggest state. We don't have a nerd. Come on. So
Is
Texas Justice was great. What?
Is Texas really the biggest state?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, Texas is the biggest state.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yes, it's massive.
I know that.
Yeah.
It's massive, right? But not quite as massive as Canada. Second largest in the world, just saying.
It is huge, but this time of year it's a big, frigid, cold, frozen rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I live so south that we don't get snow, so I don't know what snow is. I mean, I've seen snow, of course, on TV and stuff, but I've never actually been in snow. So I think I'll die if I actually go in snow.
That's a common misconception. It will drop, but unless you go down to just your underwear and then jump in the Atlantic Ocean during winter, you probably will not freeze to death.
Yeah.
Don't try that.
You're outside. Just saying.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna stop trying to talk science because I don't get it very much.
You, like, Zach, if I needed snow boots when I come to visit you in Canada in like August.
Not
That
August.
would be horrible. I think I was in like Digimon or something.
You had to wear
But
snow in August?
no,
Okay,
No.
just.
But here in the South, Canada is like the frozen tundra, and it's just snows all the time. That's what we think of it. So
Here in
yeah,
we're just
Michigan,
Texas. We don't know better.
frozen. I'm an hour, and it's the frozen tundra. Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
Anything above Colorado just scares me.
All right, let's bring this back to King of the Nerds and stop talking about how cold of a country Canada is.
Well, I
So,
bet this was pretty cold. How's that for getting it back?
Yeah.
oh, okay, all right, okay.
So
So,
so
Kate,
they didn't pick team leaders
oh,
this year.
yes, they did not pick team leaders. I kind of miss that. I mean, I like what happens when we see the team leaders really just wanting to, like, getting together with everyone and then everyone doing the whole meta thing.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that they did team leaders for season 1 and season 2, and it kind of worked and it kind of didn't work.
Yeah.
So I can understand them trying a new format by not doing that this year, and maybe that'll cause a lot less conflict with people. And I think maybe they're looking for conflict resolution this time
Yeah.
because of past events. Um, but I don't know how that's going to work because now it's just like one-on-one no matter what you're doing. You know, it's not really a team, I don't think.
Yeah.
But if
No.
they made the teams, they could actually have planned them to have more conflict.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because they know
Definitely.
everybody's little quirks. And they're like, oh, this person's this kind of quirky, and this person, and then they went and put them together.
Yeah. So they definitely took the interaction stuff out of it, I guess you could say.
Right. I think there will be a lot less bossing people around like there was in past seasons, or people felt like they were just being bossed around in past seasons by team leaders, and hopefully that they won't feel like that this season.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Well, I don't like, seeing everybody gang up on people because no one likes nerd on nerd conflict. So
True.
I
That's
definitely don't want to see, conflict that happened last year happen this year because that was horrible.
it's
Uh,
true.
and I know it's reality and we all want drama, but I'd rather see us all getting along than us fighting with each other all the time.
Because we're nerds. That's what we do. We have our community that everyone is accepting of everyone, and to see that in disarray, it's not nerdy.
No, it's not. It's not proper nerd behavior in my opinion. So,
Uh,
I'm very do unto others. So,
do unto others as you would have done unto you.
but I'm old fashioned like that, and I was brought up better. At least
You like to
I
think
hope.
that.
At least I hope. But
For sure, for sure. So, going forward, what are
next next week is the cosplay. I'm so excited. I love the cosplay episodes. They were some of my favorites, and
cosplay challenges are wonderful.
we already know Yaya Han is one of the judges. I expected her to come back. I love her to death.
I think I recognize she did that costume that she's doing.
The retro space girl costume.
Yeah, wait, is it supposed to be just a Galaxy Girl or is it supposed to be Xenon?
Her own design. It's her costume. Yeah.
Original costume.
Original costume for a retro space girl. That's what she had posted on Facebook earlier today about it. But I'm really excited to see her come back. I'm excited to see who they get for the guest judges this time since Kevin Sorbo was a guest last time, and Mary Kate had her nerd boner. So
Oh
I'm
my.
excited to see if we'll have a new nerd boner from somebody this time. So
So many. Just that was probably one of the best hashtags that was created from season 2.
yes, yes, it definitely was, and I really won't ever forget Mary Kate, with the nerd boner just slapping me in my face. I just won't ever forget that. Just like Brian saying, well, there's nothing better than a hobbit in a vest.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then there's also who doesn't love a hobbit in a skirt or something?
Yeah. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what people do this season. I wonder if we'll get anything as epic as Between Two Nerds to happen again, or
People have
Bacon.
actually been asking on Twitter for Between Two Nerds to come back.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I want to see that happen more.
I think Brian should have his own little side show that he does on YouTube. Brian, get on that, please. We want to see more Between Two Nerds.
We want
Somebody
the hobby back.
you a Bobby and a
Bring
Chris.
back Bacon. Bring back your little turtle guy Chai.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I want to see a Hobbit, Gollum little thing going on. I
Oh
didn't.
my God, that Gollum impression.
And I'm like, I want to see this. I want to see some banter back and forth. Some, my precious. I can't do Gollum. Not even gonna try. It'd be horrible.
I've tried Gollum, but I don't. Actually, I might be able to do it here. Hang on a sec.
I don't.
You must be precious.
That's better.
Okay, no. Oh, I'm sorry. That was horrible.
Better than mine.
Just not good. Oh, the viewer count's going down. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for my horrible Gollum impression.
Don't make me pull out the uke, man. That'll be worse.
That might bring them back.
No, it won't.
You've got skills with the ukulele. What are you talking about?
So, guys, we have 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
And next week is cosplay. Hopefully, we'll be having
Join
join us next week.
doing some kind of science thing.
Yes, I want to see. Are we going to do a science fair this again? Is that what we're doing?
Good question. Because the cosplay challenge wasn't a science-based one last year, but Ori, there
For
was
the
that.
nerd-off.
Oh yeah, for the nerd. No, the science fair was the nerd war, and then the alien autopsy was the nerd off.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I hope we see Pom Pom Kitty. Mindy, come back. We miss you.
Mindy, I believe, is down for
5
episodes.
5 or 6 episodes, yeah.
So we will get plenty of Pom Pom Kitty. Nobody worry about that.
She's adorable. She really is.
Mindy
and she's super, super smart. Mindy is amazing. She really is.
Is fantastic. Everyone, if you haven't already, go on Twitter and tell Mindy how excited you are to see her on season 3.
Yes. I think Pom Pom Kitty is a staple of King of the Nerds now, and we should see her every season. And if they don't have her on, then we should protest.
Exactly.
She's our
Pom
mascot.
And then Tron Kitty in the Nerdy Archive Challenge.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
Fantastic. No,
I really love the her outfit in the shooting challenge.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Awesome. Yeah, they really do great with the costuming on this show. They really do. Even though the budget keeps getting smaller and smaller, it seems that they keep doing better and better with what they have, which is amazing. So.
Yeah. No, definitely excited to see what all of the nerd antics are going to be in season 3.
Yeah, and tell us who you guys think is going to win King of the Nerds in the comments below. We really want to hear your thoughts on Are we gonna have a female, or is
Or
one of
will
the
the
guys
guys
gonna?
finally take it and fulfill that king role for the first time? Personally, I really, really hope the guys win, or a guy wins at least.
I don't know. I don't know if I mean if another girl wins, do we really officially call it Queen of the Nerds?
Queen
So,
Elise been doing
but
it well for her time, so why not?
why
Let the
not?
queen reign.
True enough.
Nerd win in Nerdvana. Nirvana is definitely a strange place, and we will see what happens.
May the nerds be ever in their favor. I had to throw that in. I don't know why.
Oh,
Was that really that bad?
Yeah, Lily's puns were better than that.
Yeah. Look, I should just leave the puns up to Ori and Lily. They're
Yeah.
clearly much better than I am.
Yeah, maybe Lily will write some for you.
Possibly. And then I'll be able to do them on the show.
That would be great. I think I will definitely be keeping track of Lily's puns throughout the season, and I will have a top 10 of top 10 puns. It has to be done. It has to be done.
It must be done. It's like mandatory.
Yeah. I mean, her ones in her video were awesome too. They really were. That really had me laughing.
Yeah. How do you?
Her commercials and her puns were better than the Big Bang Theory commercials. That's saying something.
Okay. Yeah, that is really saying something there.
She comes up with better puns than they do.
Okay, so are we all done with King of the Nerds?
I think we are.
Okay.
give us more interactions so we can get to know these guys.
Yeah. Like
Queen, kings.
this is just the first hangout. We've got seven episodes left after this. We're gonna get some nerds in here so you guys can interact with them and we can hear at least a little bit of their side of the story because there are things that they're gonna be limited to telling us, and we really want everyone to get to know these guys because, as you saw from the first episode, they're amazing.
Yeah. They are amazing. We have three doctors this season. That's absolutely amazing.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
I really want to know what Caitlin's IQ is. I don't know why. I really want to know. So,
I want to know if Caitlin works with Moo at NASA. Like
that's a good question.
When I heard that Caitlin was a NASA engineer, the only thing I could think of was, I wonder if she works with Moo.
Right.
And that's just the one question I'm gonna keep asking myself until I get the answer.
Right. Lots of questions to be determined.
Oh, many questions. All will be revealed in time.
In due time.
Next week.
And watch out for that pickle.
Yes, watch out for the pickle. Keep the hula voo chants going.
Yep. Hashtag watch out for the pickle.
Hashtag watch out for the pickle. And then, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm out of words. Oh gosh. Hula voo.
Hula voo. Hula voo. Yeah.
Switzerland.
Well done, Eve. Yes, we have our Swiss over there.
I want to get to know him a little bit more first, you know?
Okay, understood. Granted, I normally take a couple of episodes before I choose sides, but I don't know. Blue's my favorite color, so
it's the Hitchhiker's Guide reference for me. I mean, to pull that out of that book is an amazing obscure nerdy reference. And if you haven't read Hitchhiker's Guide, go read it because you're really missing out. It's my favorite book of all time. So.
For sure.
Read the book first. Don't see the movie first.
People, get off the internet and read books. It's good for you, please.
Jedi Library says, go read a book. And that's why I'm torn
Can we do
because
the sign
the
off first
librarians
before
in
they go read?
book. What?
Can we do the sign off first before they go read?
Yes, we can do the sign off first before they go read.
Oh, okay. Thank you all for watching the first premiere episode for Nerd Chat Central, and we will be back every Friday after King of the Nerds around
9 Central.
Right, 9 Central for King of the Nerds, and then an hour later, 10 Central for Nerd Chat Central.
Yeah. No, it's 8. It's it's
King of the
9.
Nerds is at 9 Eastern, so our chat would be at 10 Eastern, which is
What
8
they
and then
say.
9.
I am terrible with time zones.
I above on the banner says the time of when the show will be on every Friday. I made sure to post that. So,
We figured it out.
So,
All right,
and you
guys.
guys can submit questions too. If you guys want a certain question answered, please ask us in the chat, or don't feel free to ask us on our Facebook group.
Yes.
Just
Free to
search
ask
Nerd
us
Chat
on the Facebook
Central,
group.
or
Yeah.
you can message us on Twitter at Nerd Chat Central also. So.
And also on our personal, well, I don't know about you two, but you can message me on my personal Twitter at ZachAttack77. I'll put that down in the description. And also the Nerd Chat Twitter. Alice, is your Twitter open?
My Twitter's Wow Don't Panic.
All right.
Mine's EVGD.
And all of those links will be down in the English part. Yes, down in the description. Pointing works so much better than talking sometimes.
Yeah, I learned to point from Panzer because she always points. So.
And it's effective.
Fast, you know.
Definitely. All right, guys. Have a good night, and we will see you next Friday or throughout the week.
Yep.
See you later.